Here we have head coach Randy Benton, Michael Erb, Ryan Allsworth, and Dennis Pope is going to ask the questions.
Okay.
We waited a long time for it to come to an end that way.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the way it ended and the team's performance overall?
I mean, it was an exciting game on both sides. I mean, well pitched, well played. They made some mistakes. We made some mistakes. They had chances to capitalize. We had chances. We had a big home run there with Caleb Romo with 2 outs, 3-2 pitch. Gosh, man. And then, I decided to stick with Mike Erb. He's been a role player for us his whole career, and I just felt like he's grinded it out. He wants to be there. I know he does, and I stuck with him, and we got hit by pitch, so good stuff. So,
Mike, you come in as a pinch runner, right? And you get an AB. Tell me about the opportunity to contribute here.
I mean, it's something like you dream about to get in those situations and see it come through. You always want to get a hit, but I mean, any way that you can get the team to win, hit by pitch, walk, I loved it.
Right. Obviously, an unorthodox way to win a game. Is there a different scenario for you other than just making plays at this point?
Well, my role in the team, I come in as a defensive player. In that situation, as a pinch runner, and when I get my at-bats, Coach, he prepares us. He makes sure that we're locked in those situations. And when I got up to the plate, just felt zoned in. And if it comes again, then I'm going to have the same scenario, just be zoned in, be ready to hit.
You guys are back in your second consecutive West Region championship game on Monday.
yes.
What does that mean for you, the program?
Well, it just says in 6 years where we've gone and where we've become. I mean, 6 years ago, they were really not even thought about, and to be where we're at with the players that have come through and the assistant coaches, the amount of grind that they've had, it's our administration, it's people like that, it's Brian Swanson, people that have helped us get to this point. It's something we dreamed about. It said that that's what's going to happen, but to see it to come to fruition is really exciting for what the guys have done. They've put in the work. We've put an environment together to try and allow them to get better, and they've just gravitated to it. Especially the last month of the year, they really became a close-knit unit, and it's really exciting to see.
Is that based upon the experience and those guys knowing what's at stake now?
I think so. There's about half the team back from last year that was in that World Series and had the pain of losing that one, and I think they want it bad, and you could see them. You could just see the last month of the year there was really something special starting to happen, and we really played well the last month, and we've continued that on to here.
Is it anything but fun playing against Gary?
Oh man, it's a blast. I know his team's going to be prepared. He does a great job. I mean, this facility is ridiculous, and his team is scary every time they come to the plate. You never know. They're one swing away from a home run. It's just crazy, but he's done a good job to prepare those guys, and they're ready to play, and they compete their brains out, and kudos to what he does over there.
Is this the only time you guys have played them this year?
What's that? Yeah, that's our first time we played this year. In the past, we played a few times, and we played them in the regional last year, and it's always a grind when you play Gary. Obviously, we go way back in history, but it's a lot of fun.
Was Dennis here today?
He was here today. I did see him. He came by, and he wished us both luck, and he gave me a little words of wisdom, same with Gary, and said, go get it.
Right. Well, to Ryan, congratulations. There in the early going, what do you think was working for you today, and about your performance?
When I came in, Peter did such a great job before me, so I knew I had to try and pick him up. I knew I just had to go in and throw strikes because my defense was going to be behind me. And if the ball squirted through, they scored a couple runs, and my offense would be right behind me. So I had all the confidence in them.
Really good defensive backing again today for you guys. What kind of confidence does that give the pitching staff?
When it does so much for you when you go in there, you can go down in the count, still throw your strike over the outer third, inner third, whatever, let them ground out, and your defense will play 10 times out of 10. It does a lot for you.
Everybody's saying best game of the tournament so far.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, stressful moments, we always talk about embracing those stressful moments, and we knew they were going to come. We knew we were going to probably have some adversity in the game, and we talked about it before the game and said, you got to embrace those. It's never going to be easy. It's always going to be hard, and you just got to will yourself through those things, and our guys found a way to get it done, so it's exciting.
Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
All right, thank you. All right, good job, man.